we can dive into our session. Woohoo! Um, but before we get into the big dramatic, maybe scary things, maybe a card game tutorial, who knows? Uh, we're gonna learn a little bit about who's at the table.
Hi, I'm Caitlin. I'm playing Vass. Vass is a devilishly handsome tiefling bard rogue who's once again stumbling across the multiverse. This week's fun fact about Vass is he's never really spent much time considering what he will do once he and his companions have successfully saved the multiverse. But I think if he did, though, he'd realize how nice it would be to just stay put in one place for a while. Headline weekends at Rock Bottom, get some proper R&R.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Ronald, and I play Romulus Nubis, a angelically handsome uh, Asmar, uh, paladin sorcerer, whose fun fact is uh, he's going through withdrawal, but this one is not involving his friend girl that he's missing, but mostly the fact that he hasn't bought any new packs of cards
Getting
in
the
forever.
shakes.
He needs a new pack, man. He got any of those sword and sorcery guys?
Uh, Hello, I'm Greg. I play Valen, a dour uh, paladin warlock who's a little in over his head. Um, Valen's fun fact of the day is he is wondering what's going to happen uh, when he's able to satisfy the sword's bloodlust for Vecna, and when he'll be able to get back to his fulfilling his oath, protecting the gates from the otherworldly. So he's been thinking about that recently.
I am Stefan. I'm playing Hugh the Bear, a flashy, flamboyant fencer. Hugh's plan for after this adventure is done is he looted Lord Stoff's bones and he's planning on planting all 206 of them in different spots in his homeland, um, just for spite's sake, and put up a little sign saying "Here is Soth."
All right. Well then, we return to Oler. Particularly this tomb that you've been traveling in. Max, what are you doing? And you've been searching this place, particularly for the Max buddy. Stop.
Oh no, guys,
All right.
it's attacking. We must
Love that
protect
that was
God.
a complete sentence. You've been searching for Max.
Yeah. um.
The here before unknown Tabaxi
Right.
Yeah.
has jumped into
We come back and like the lich is gone and it's just a tabaxi sitting in the throne.
So, but no. You've been searching primarily for the piece of the Rod of Seven Parts, but a figure that you had met outside, Lisa, has also asked that you find any treasures that belong to her ancestral peoples. In doing so, she will pay you for their safe return. But as you've been moving about, you have found some of these treasures. Whether or not you will tell Lisa you found them is yet to be seen.
yeah. It's a real shame we weren't able to find them.
I don't know what to tell you.
But you've also
Really well written.
uh, you've also found a uh, secret laboratory. You've survived several traps. You are standing at the doors that lead to uh, a figure, lich-like, but perhaps not quite, as the notes you had discovered reveal that Acererak has left some simulacrum across his various creations.
Before we go in, I'm gonna play a quick pump up song on my lute, and I'm gonna give everyone Bardic because I wrote that down last time. So Hugh, Romulus, and Valen each get a Bardic. It's a D10. It lasts for an hour, and you can add it to your AC and your damage in addition to all the normal things.
Sounds good.
Very nice. Thank you.
Much appreciated.
Everybody should make sure you have 21 temp HP as well from my
Yep.
rousing
Still got it.
speech.
All right, before we go in there, who's leading the conversation? I mean, I normally you guys stand behind me and I talk. I just want to make sure.
I'm probably not going to lead the conversation around the lich because I think my sword is going to really want to kill him.
I'm sorry, your sword is gonna what now?
I really want to murder the undead thing.
Have we addressed that your sword is a sentient thing?
Yeah, really?
I don't think
We'll
it's.
table that for later.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think it's come up so blatantly as it has now.
Is now the
Okay,
time
well-
for this conversation?
No,
I
we'll
hope the
we'll
lich
table
doesn't
it.
have very good hearing.
That's
We'll
fair.
we'll table it for later. But that's good to know for future
Yes, I
reference.
agree. Yes.
All right. Well then I guess we'll do the same thing we've always done. I talk and hopefully we don't f this up.
Hopefully we don't die.
All right. So, I would say Hugh will probably. I would prefer have Hugh because you know he's gonna want to get up there. So probably have Vass in the back. Unless you are you planning on going melee if things hit the fan?
Oh no.
Cool.
No, I am perfectly fine at the back.
All right. And I guess we'll come here.
As you step into that space, the figure of this skeletal being dressed in these fineries turns to face you and stands upon his throne. I need. Definitely, it's going to be Romulus and Hugh. I need all of you to make me a wisdom saving throw. Is the first words from the mouth of this figure. Begone!
Add a +5 if you're within
Yeah.
10 feet.
Ugh.
If I could add 5, that's a 17.
I only got a 13, but I'm gonna
25.
use Dark Ones on luck and add a D10, not a D100.
I'm gonna use my heroic inspiration.
Okay.
All right, I got an 18.
Okay. So, with the +5, Hugh will succeed, Romulus succeeds. unfortunately, Vash and Valen, it is a failure.
No,
You
no.
are filled with fear to the point that you fall unconscious.
No.
As we are going to roll initiatives,
Do,
Oh
do I?
no.
you will roll
Do we
initiative.
have?
Yeah, you
Do we
still.
have no more hit points?
No, you have the unconscious condition. You're not zeroed out. You're just knocked out cold.
We fainted.
Yeah, essentially you fainted from fear.
Okay.
Well,
Okay,
that's
I was ready to say, yeah, you bet, dude, and just leave, but okay.
Nope,
Nope.
nope.
Well, this is embarrassing. Don't love this look for me.
Alright.
Don't worry. I'll let you know if you fail gracefully.
And
Well, I'm
then
right up against the wall, so I'm hoping I just slump against the wall and just slowly slide down until I'm sitting. But we'll see.
speaking of we'll see. Next. Get our battle music going.
Wow. I got a 25 on it.
25 as you're asleep.
Yep. I'm well rested.
Yeah. Alright. That means Valen, you get to start us off. You are unfortunately unconscious. And
Big snap.
yeah, but at the end of your turn, you get to remake that wisdom saving throw.
Whoop, whoop. All right, we're gonna take some big snores, and then we got a 19, but we're gonna add another Dark One's Own Luck. That is the D10. 29.
29 is successful. You are no longer unconscious, however, you are still prone. But
All right.
that is the end of your turn. Romulus, what would you like to do?
I have the Holy Avenger drawn, but I don't raise it up just yet, and I will attempt to persuade.
Okay.
I'll take a persuade action.
All right. Do you say
And I will
anything
say,
particular during this?
I will say there is no need for us to fight. I'm sure your creator isn't your. How do I rephrase this? I don't think it's the best benefit that you do what your creator made you for. There's nothing for you to gain, and I'm trying to both persuade him and try to reach out and see if this is a very loyal simulacrum, because he did mention that some of them might be. I'm trying to see if this one has a conscience,
So
like its own will.
you'll only be able to make the persuade on this turn, but there may be options for you to try and gain that insight later.
Okay.
So go ahead, roll me that persuasion check.
I'm gonna use my my D10 as well. Wow. 19.
Okay, I will keep your 19 in mind. That is your action. Do you have any bonus actions for this turn? Alright.
Any bonus actions? No.
Alright. Then it comes to Rerik's turn, and It's going to... The attention's still on you, Romulus. No.
Fine.
You will leave. And as he says it, he like steps down with each word adding this emphasis as he is going to go for an attack against you. With a 22 to hit.
That will hit. I'm gonna use my reaction.
Okay.
Cast Backlash.
Okay. So you're looking at 16 points of necrotic damage on the first attack. And
I
then
can reduce that. I do. I rolled a 20 on
okay.
to reduce it. And I think trigger was creature within range. You can force the creature to make a con. He has to make a con save, or he takes 46 force damage, or half as much on a successful.
That is a 26.
Okay, so he takes half of whatever I roll.
Alright.
Half of 16
Alright.
as the energy's thrown back at him.
Alright. And then he'll go for his second attack. With a 17 to hit.
No.
And anyone who is not unconscious at this moment is welcome to make an insight roll here.
You'll have advantage. I can contribute that much from my state unconscious.
Here's some meta knowledge. Remember, you've got advantage.
25 for Valen.
Beautiful. Phelan, you hear something in the voice of this undead. There is beneath the hostility a melancholy hidden. It's as if he is loath that he must kill you. But those are his actions. He's gonna do a bonus action here. And ask for Vass to give me a charisma saving throw at disadvantage.
What is it doing to me? I can't. I'm unconscious.
Exactly, that's why you have disadvantage.
Okay, well, it would have been a 30, but with disadvantage, it's a 14.
Alright, so that is 22 points of force damage. And he regains that HP.
This guy sucks.
Yeah, he does. But unfortunately, that does not wake you up from your unconscious condition.
Okay.
Stop beating up my unconscious friend.
This guy super sucks. Like, that hurt. It didn't even wake me up.
No, I didn't even wake you up. I was just checking for that. That's...
Bullshit.
You are
Fuck
asleep.
this guy.
Fuck this particular guy.
Yes, this one in particular.
Uh,
Well, I guess I'm making a whiz save.
you do have a wisdom save that I'm asking you to make.
I would like to use my heroic inspiration, but I don't think it's gonna matter. It's impossible mathematically for me to beat this guy's DC. That's an 11.
Alright,
+5, I guess, for
you are within
me.
16 is not enough.
16, unfortunately, is not enough. So Vass,
Cool.
you're taking a little bit of a beauty rest as Hugh will come to your turn.
Okay, Hugh is going to swing around back. The opposite of Rommel's Hunter's Mark and Strike. Does an 18 hit?
An 18 just hits.
Okay, I will then attack with advantage as well. And
Okay.
advantage gets me a crit and a uncrit.
Alright.
So first resolving the crit.
Mhm.
With that, we have the force damage from Hunter's Mark. It's gonna be a 6 and a 6.
Beautiful.
And there's the fire damage. And the first one would have done 16 piercing, 5 psychic, 2 force, and 5 fire. So, pretty good to start.
You would notice that he does not take any of your psychic damage.
Well, that would be too much to hope for.
But everything else seems to go by fine. And with that, he's going to take a legendary action at the end of your turn, Hugh. He teleports to Valen. And since Valen, you are prone, he has advantage on this attack against you.
He's running scared.
I have my cloak of doohickey, so it should be a flat roll.
So a flat roll is going to be a miss.
Yes.
All right. And then Valen, it is your turn. You are prone, looking up at this figure that, with one word, filled you with enough fear to have you fall to the ground, and now stands above you. But you also heard that melancholy, that there's something underneath.
We found records, so we know this is a simulacrum of Azarak.
Sararak, yes.
And we know that guy was kind of a dick.
Yep.
Valen's gonna stand up. If there's one thing Valen knows, it's self-loathing. So he's gonna look at Re-Rock, who I guess I don't know his name, and challenge him and say, "Is this all you're capable of, attacking unconscious fighters because you were ordered to by some master, or do you not have free will and we can talk about this like intelligent creatures?"
All right, okay. Roll me a persuasion roll.
26.
Nice.
There is a... It's not a full stop, but you can see something there, a sort of hesitation. It seems that there is a um, a shaking of the foundations here.
Do we all notice that, or is it just Valen?
I'm going to say Valen definitely because of the close proximity. And unfortunately, no one else's passive insight is quite high enough. Well, Vass would be, but Vass is unconscious. But that would be an
then
action.
I'm gonna look at. That's okay. That's my action.
Mm-hmm.
Can, yes. I'm gonna say. I at this point have not unsheathed my sword because I got knocked unconscious, and then I just stood up and talked shit to him. I'm gonna say. Pause. Let's talk about this. I'm gonna walk over to Voss and try to use lay on hands,
Okay.
just to see if I can wake her up.
All right. Let's see if we can get Vass up. Let me double check on how that works.
I don't think it actually like mechanically does. Otherwise, other than it's, I mean, she's not poisoned, so purified poison won't work.
Yeah, unfortunately
But
not. Well, we're trying.
Valen
We're
does.
working here. Yeah, lay on hands. Do. So as you try, how many points do you put into Vass?
We'll put 5.
All right. Vass, you gain 5 HP.
I
Unfortunately.
gain 1.
Well, yeah. Oh,
Bless you.
excuse me. But unfortunately, you
I
are
get 1.
still asleep.
Okay. Thanks for trying.
Yep.
All right, it is Romulus, your turn. What would you like to do?
My sword in both hands, in front of me. I'm not quite gonna attack just yet, but I will say
notably, Iraq did not attack me when I turned my back to him.
This would be something that you would have noticed there was no attack of opportunity.
seeing that, I will say, listen, we can keep hashing it out between each other, but your creator cares not for you. And you're not him. I'm not going to judge you on your creator. You haven't done anything yet to us to swear upon my oath to kill you. You're not even a real undead, so I won't bring judgment on you. So I'm asking you one last time. Stand down and let us talk. And I'm going to use my bonus action to activate my innate sorcery.
Okay.
Super Saiyan for a few seconds. And I'll go ahead and make my persuasion.
You have advantage.
Ooh. 29.
There's, again, that sort of... Rhetoric has not changed in its standing. Still a... There's an edge about the way that it stands, the posture. but there is also a hesitancy. As it comes to its turn, it will it's going to look across, and you would notice, Romulus, that the eyes settle just beyond you on Hugh. And Hugh, if you could please make for me this is going to be a wisdom saving throw.
21, am I in range of the aura?
Yes.
Yes.
26.
26. That will be enough. As Reddick's hand reaches out, arcane words, and you feel almost bindings, icy and cold, try and keep you in place, but you resist the hold monster. As Vash, it's your turn. Still unconscious, though your bruises seem to go away, so it's a little bit more of a comfortable sleep. Would you like to make a wisdom
At
saving
least I
throw?
can make it restful for you.
Yes, it's restorative, We're
Yeah.
living up to that beauty sleep thing. Oh, that's an 11.
Oof.
Unfortunately, you are still asleep.
It's a very low wisdom team.
Hugh, we come to your turn. You've noticed your companions Romulus and Valen trying to talk down the lich standing in front of you, this guardian of the tomb. And I'd say with your passive insight, you would have noticed that after these effects, when he targeted you with an attack of sorts, it did seem to be non-damaging. So, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Gonna make. I will attempt to persuade it, bend my fey powers to persuading him.
Okay.
You've only got so much life as a creation. Maybe you should go do what you enjoy rather than what your creator tells you to do.
I'll give you advantage on that.
Okay, good, because I got a 1 on my first roll.
Oh no!
Oh my god. Oh no.
Oh no!
No.
You got Bardic, don't you? I don't know if a Bardic's gonna fix a 1, though.
I don't think that fixes a 1. I think the universe wanted me to fail.
The universe said you are good at one thing. That's killing things. Not talking about.
And to really emphasize that point, here's
for show.
2 1s.
It's like I put you in a party with 3 charisma-based people for a reason.
You.
Oh no. Well,
Does that take my turn, or do I get to hit him again?
So that's an action, but if you've got a bonus action, you can go for it.
and to be fair,
no.
you don't know if you failed or not, so.
I'll just. No, I'm gonna. I'm fine.
Oh my god, Lachlan just messaged me to see if I'm okay from that reaction. Uh, so, alright. That is unfortunately the end of, Hugh's turn, bringing us to Valen. It is your turn. Um, what would you like to do?
Um, it still hasn't damaged anybody since we started talking. I'm gonna again try to persuade him into talking rather than fighting, but also, um, actually, while I don't know how. I probably can't. I won't make a check because it's not going to be persuasive. But I am going to cast protection from good and evil on Vass. So, well, I don't. Well, will she get advantage on the saving throw again? It's not a
I
frightened condition.
so this the unconscious is a frightened condition. Yes. The
Oh,
reason
cool.
why Vass is still unconscious is because he's frightened. While he remains under the frightened, he has the unconscious condition.
Right on. And then I'm going to cast protection from good and evil, or from evil and good
Mm-hmm.
on Vass, and then like still kind of somewhat disrespectfully putting my back to Re-Rock while I'm doing this, and look back and be like, just waiting on you to come to your senses. This doesn't have to get violent, but if you persist, it will.
Okay. Here's what I will offer you. You've used your action to cast the spell on Vass, but you have still spoken it. I will let your words affect the next attempt of persuasion with advantage. So, if someone following your words attempts to do a persuasion, they will have advantage due to what you have spoken.
Nice. I'll take it.
Just me, baby.
All right, Romulus, we come to you.
All
You
right.
are Super Saiyan.
All right. I am going to steal some motivational words
Mm-hmm.
from another very wise character that's way more wiser than me. You need to look inward and ask yourself, what do you want?
Oh my god.
Not.
I mean, at least it didn't say check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Those are not as the wise words I would use. All right, so advantage. Oh man.
Do you still have your bardic?
I think I used it already.
I think it got you a total of 1 onto something.
Yeah.
Ah.
It was not a good roll. Sorry.
At this point, Rarick. Oh well, before I do that, does Romulus do anything
Well,
with his? Huh?
I'm gonna do something stupid.
Yeah.
I know technically I've probably already failed, but hopefully it might change. I'm going to drop the innate sorcery and I drop my sword to my feet.
sometimes this happens. It'll be another legendary action just before his turn. Raric is going to teleport. And appears on the far side. Once more, there is this bellow. Begone! But different from the first time that you heard it, this is one that is mournful. It does not fill any of you with fear. It is one that you can see is of uncertainty, sorrow. Vass, would you like to make a wisdom saving throw?
I sure
that
would.
big?
What advantage?
And +5.
That's a 17, which I don't believe is enough.
Jesus.
Fortunately, it's not enough. It's closer. You can get there.
I'm going in the right direction.
Yeah, you are. The ball is rolling up.
We can only go up from here, guys.
Hugh, it's once more your turn. Combat is still, or not really. The area here is still tense, but again, no blows have recently been exchanged. What would you like to do? Oh, do we have an AFK queue?
I'm just thinking.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna try it again. Persuasion once again. That. No, just think of it as someone who's killed many a undead abomination. You don't want to sit around with a fight. Just go do your own best undead life and move on. And I will apply. The bardic is a D10, right?
Yep.
Okay. Nope, not. 21. So 27 total.
As Hugh, you speak these words. You see the lich raise its hands. And for a moment, you see magical energy at its fingertips. Maybe the battle is about to reignite once more. And then the hands reach into its own eye sockets and crush the gems that were sat within. You see the sort of release of trapped souls within out into the aether. As you are no longer bound to initiative. Of course, the creature still stands there. Seems that there is no longer a tether, no longer a loyalty. So,
I'll move this close. I'm not gonna try to get in his personal space. Listen, I know that might have been hard for you to do, and we're appreciative. And if you need help getting out of here, we can get you out of here. We just want to collect the artifacts of the ancestors of the people outside, and we need a rod piece.
I could perhaps assist in these matters. For my centuries of existence, all I've known is this tomb, unable to leave it, tethered by a Zarat's will, the treasure held within. I know every corner, and you do whatever it is you desire.
Um, I look around. Well, I think it looks like most of the stuff is here, or are these duplicates? Because I look at this, I look at the sword that we already have, and I see the one on the pedestal.
Looks deceiving. Is the sort of face looks to the items, no longer, the eye socket's now empty, no longer glowing. Traps. That is what these are. Temptations to bring ruin to adventurers.
Oh, well, thank you for the heads up. Um, sorry, probably should have said this before, but I'm Romulus, and I'll let.
Thus, after a
I
minute,
point over,
you wake up. So you'd be waking up about this time.
and you hear is like the unconscious handsome guy down there is Vass. That's Valen, and this is Hugh.
Valen's helping pass up his restful slumber.
Thanks, man. What happened?
Oh man, we've been drinking Fireball all like for the last hour.
Oh, thank goodness I'm resistant.
Nice.
That must be why I feel fine.
But I'll get one step closer and I'll say, as I
I've
said
heard
before, if you want out of here, and I like reach my hand out, we can help with that. We can take you to the perfect place to start your journey.
But before you go, can you help us find and then list out the rest of those artifacts that we haven't found yet? Can you draw us a map?
as a show. No hostility. He takes his hands and waves them through the air. He does this a few times. Um, you have 3 of the items you were looking for.
Yes.
He then does this twice, and you see the clink of a golden ring on the ground, and then the thud of an ebony wand with feather and bone. It would be unwise to send you into a place so full of danger.
Thank you, friend. And I'll grab the items and put them in the bag of holding.
I am in this state, unable to leave this prison, but I believe that you may be able to assist in such a thing. You spoke of something you were searching for.
Yes, the rod piece.
He pulls out the key from his robes, walks over to the door, and unlocks it. Stepping beyond the now unlocked door, there are coins and precious stones strewn all across the floor of this vault. And there you see it, the rod piece, as it rests atop a pedestal that is draped with a blue silk sash that is embroidered with golden thread.
And nothing's gonna happen when I take it off the pedestal, right?
The trap was set upon the door.
Oh. Neat. I grab the rod piece.
Hey, Romulus, we need that sash too.
Oh, yeah. I believe there's a third item. Is there like a sash?
There
Not to be
is
greedy.
nothing here for me. Whatever you wish to take, consider it yours.
Oh. I look around at all the gold and treasure and like, oh, we're gonna be here a minute. Um, how much? How much? Uh. Well, I'm assuming is the sash in here.
The
If we
sash
didn't summon
is
it.
what was on underneath the.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Dope. I grabbed the sash. Is this magical, or is it just like ordinary?
Uh, it could be magical.
Hmm.
It is very finely made and seems to have been well kept beyond the test of time, though it is also kept in a vault, so that might have helped its preservations. You also would find this in the vault.
Is it? Are you sending it to the group chat?
It's in the group chat.
Okay. Oh.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Guess we'll split that when we get back to
Yeah, we rich.
Yeah, especially if
man,
you can
screw
get
this
these
adventure,
two.
guys. Let's just retire.
You
I'm kidding.
get to it an appraiser and see just how good quality these things could be. You know, who knows? Collectors could play
Or
it.
with platinum
Yeah.
platinum pieces.
Yeah.
That has to be money. All right. But yeah, I'll stuff all that in the bag of holding, and we'll divvy up, you know, moolah later. Um, Giving him his space. Uh, right. You said there was a way for us to help you get out of here.
I've done so. I was tethered as guardian to that piece of the rod. I cannot leave the temple. It's true. Well, it is here. We've stored it
Oh.
in an extra-dimensional existence. Maybe I'm free.
That's awesome. Um, do you want to come with us? I mean, you don't have to tag along on our adventure, but as I said before, our secondary home base of operations might be the best start for you.
I am appreciative. I do not believe that would be wise. I'm unsure of the stability of the arcane that has created, leaving Earth would change and maybe even destroy what I am.
Can I do an Arcana to like know if he will survive the trip, or if he can leave?
Roll an Arcana check. The DC is going to be pretty high. This is magic that's not
Oh,
innate to you.
hmm. Can I get some assistance?
Yes, I'll give you guidance.
Cool. Does Vass have any more bardic inspirations to pass along?
I do. I also have expertise in Arcana, but
If Vash would like to
Oh,
make a check as well, this isn't a one person needs to, like, you're all hearing this conversation.
yeah, I think Bass was the one that knew about simulacrum when we were in the other room, so I think it would be on brand for him to make a check.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, if you want to make an independent one, but I also will still take that bardic from.
Uh, do. Here's your verdict.
Thank you.
It's you humming while you think.
Oh man, I have a plus 11, but it doesn't matter when you roll a 6. I finally get to roll something conscious.
Very good. That's
Did
34.
everything.
34.
Thank you, Vass. You were there.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Mm-hmm. You, it's hard to say for sure. Because what you know that you are dealing with right now is a lot of experimental magic. Not just in the creation of a Cyrex simulacra, um, but also in the portals magic. If these were more baseline, you'd feel a bit more confident in what answer you'd give. But seeing the failed simulacra from the experiments, knowing that some of the simulacrum develop their own sentience while others do not, throws a wrench into all of these. There's a chance that he comes through the portal fine. There is a chance that before he even steps to the other side, he becomes snow. With all this experimental magic and very little time to sit down and work out mathematics. You are confident that you just don't know in this moment. There are equal chances for a lot of things, unfortunately.
Hmm.
I see that you are pondering something. If it is of my fate to not work, I believe that I should be able to, now that I am free of the two, make something of myself here.
Okay. Um,
Come,
it's just a whole multiverse out there, and
I am
I
aware.
don't want you to be stuck here.
I have been stuck
But
in a tomb for a century. Just a step outside of it is more freedom that I thought I'd have. With that, he sort of steps to this last door. And you can tell, all of you can tell just by looking at it, this door has likely never been opened. He produces that key that he had brought, and as he pushes it in and opens the door, which creaks open, there is a long, winding tunnel. The tunnel is roughly hewn.
I was going to ask to make another Arcana check.
Yeah, if you'd like. What are you making an Arcana check for?
Does Vass know if simulacra can benefit from healing?
Okay. Roll for me a Arcana check.
That's a 27.
All right.
hey,
The way that you understand it is that yes and no. Simulacra don't heal in the same way that figures of a more hardy constitution do. They heal through magic, but not in the restorative means of the spells normally cast. These are uh, more akin to repair shops. You've seen the tinkerers repair music boxes, wind up dancers, but in a more magical sense. You'd be expending your magical energy and components rather than utilizing words of healing.
Vass briefly considers walking up to him before he leaves and saying, "Hey, no hard feelings," and holding out a hand for a handshake and doing cure wounds as he does so. But it's just it's he doesn't cast the spell. He just gives him a handshake.
The figure is very confused by the handshake. Participates, but is confused.
That's fine.
If no one objects, the group can walk out tunnel that was open to.
I think as we do that, we should probably figure out. Are we gonna give
Yep.
what's her name all of the things we found? Or are we gonna give her some of the things we found?
So can we maybe take an hour and see if we can figure out what these three new things do before making that
I mean,
decision?
yeah, if you guys want, you could sit in the vault or with Rarek out there and do that too. Like,
I'm gonna sit on that throne is
for
where I'm
sure.
I'm gonna
sitting.
ask Rirak to help us identify these things since
Okay.
he probably just knows what they are.
Um, hold on. Let me look at something here.
It's been so helpful.
Plus, I don't know. Any excuse to stay with him and, I don't know, just talk.
Yeah, you can hang out with him if you'd like. Uh,
I start to slowly take out my binder.
you know, if Valen, Valen, if you ask Rarek to help, Rarek could do identify.
Yeah, definitely asking. Before we go, could you help us identify what these objects are so that we might better utilize them in our coming adventure?
So, uh, close that one. Uh, sure. Rarek will do so. So let's.
Another question as well. But afterwards.
How, Max, buddy, you have nails.
Max is saying, like, I don't care.
I do. He's on my leg. All right. Do. Just add insert information here. So, do. Where is this other one? Okay. And then okay. After some time spent either waiting for Rerick to cast the Identify spell or looking over it yourselves, um, the ancestral treasures are now known to you, and what they can do. So feel free to look up those items uh, to familiarize yourself with what is and what is not.
So I definitely think we should keep the manual of bodily health.
Mm,
And there are several people that could benefit from a +2 to con.
yeah, our bard friend. Well, the thing is, I believe you can use. I think the manual still exists once you use it. It just becomes non-magical for a certain amount of time, right?
100 years.
Oh, okay. Well, we can always ask and tell Lysa of our plight, and you know, they'll
You
have the
shall.
tablet. But how long? I forgot. How long do you have to read it? It's like a certain amount of time you have to read
48
it.
hours.
Ooh, shit. Okay. Hmm. I don't know if we have 48 hours. Um, I'm pretty
Over
sure.
that's over a certain time period, right?
Uh,
Yeah, 48
six
hours.
6 days or less.
Yeah. So you, like 8 hours a day, kind of got to spend looking at it.
To be fair, we don't know how long we're gonna be doing this mission, so we'll probably just really just need to give them the manual. I want to say we asked for the sword and the robe or the blue silk sash only because I've always wanted. Ronald has always wanted a robe of stars.
What does that do? I was trying to break down the gold and silver pieces and platinum pieces.
So many.
The robe of stars. I believe allows you to cast like a magic missile. Like it has like stars on it, and you can like pull them from the robe and like fire off magic missile. And then also the secondary effect is you can at any time go into the astral plane
For a
Oh, that would
turn.
be,
and then
yeah.
yeah for a turn and then come back to where you were. Oh, is it only for a turn or did they
Uh,
change it?
hold on. It might have changed.
Because I thought you could just be there, but you always came back. When you went back to the material plane, you always ended up where you when you left.
Robe of Stars. I might be misremembering a certain thing because I've been looking over. Um, take a magic action to enter the astral plane. Blah blah blah. Okay, you remain there until you take a magic action and return to the plane you were on. Yeah, I'm misremembering because I was doing prep work. So I was thinking of another item.
I think we got to get someone to appraise them.
Uh,
Nobody
if you've
that
been spending,
manual.
yeah, if you've been spending time during all of this, I'll let you guys do the appraisal yourself. For that, meaning, You'll get this information for that.
Also, I put the split in the chat if everyone's cool with that.
Work for me.
Sounds good. Or looks
Yeah.
good.
Valen, despite his many health points, is very vulnerable. So whoa, that is a hell of a board game.
I know. I almost
Wow.
don't want to sell it, but
Yes,
dang.
we should. So yeah, that's like another 11,000 total.
That's if we sell it, or if we can sell it.
9.
You will likely need to sell that
Yeah,
in
10, 11.
Sigil. I don't think our
Yeah.
humble archaeologists have that kind of gold on hand.
At least that's all easily divisible by 4.
Right. If nobody else really wants that manual of bodily health, Valen would love to have more hit points.
Well, before we start grabbing stuff, we'll have to like at least explain our play. I don't feel like not. I mean, they asked us to get these things, and we kind of promised, like, yeah, we'll get them. Paladin me is kind of like, I'm not, man. I'm gonna sit here and lie to these people.
See, the warlock version of the paladin in me is thinking greater good. Us not dying keeps these people alive when Vecna takes over the multiverse.
And they might be inclined to just let us have it if we explain what's going on.
In me agrees with Valen. The Valor Bard in me agrees with Romulus.
Look, there's an old adage, of better to ask for forgiveness than ask for permission. And I think that transcends across different realms and multiverses.
I agree.
Listen, I'm not about to lose my oath and become an oath breaker just for for some trinkets. We're already stacked.
My oath doesn't say I have to tell the truth. It just says I guard the gates.
I mean, mine's pretty much is the same.
Yeah, like what are the tenets of your oath?
Technically, I'm a vengeance paladin.
So your oath, does it say that you can't steal or loot?
No, my thing is, oh no, I'm not against that. It's just I'm not doing the traditional vengeance paladin oath.
I know.
But yeah.
Look, I'm just saying that.
I guess I say it's against his morals. He still has those apparently.
Vass will say to the others, so do we think there's just more death in this tomb, or is there maybe some other cool shit in here too?
I think there's a reason why he brought the items to us instead of having us.
Yeah, Rarick did say that it was unwise to send you into more danger after you guys made buddy.
I thought he was just being a real nice dude. That's all.
I mean, he could be.
But there's so many traps.
Oh, I know.
Unfortunately, there's no like magic slate that he can just like turn off traps. It's
Yeah,
like no,
unfortunately,
they just on autopilot, guys.
Yeah, there's nothing to like turn off the traps at like a control panel. There's control panels for each trap, but not a master panel.
But I would say in the while everyone else was like studying the like board pieces and other things, I would have attempted to teach Esetarak about sword and sorcery card game.
There is like you've met a few people who have shown either interest or knowledge already. Rerik's, the way that Rerik looks at it is like when a kid comes to a parent about the new hot topic sort of situation, and the parent wants to be supportive, so they just let them talk. That's
Oh my
that's the
god.
situation with Rerick right now. Is that
I
he's
got you.
watching and letting you talk, but like there is no real connection there.
I
I
love
got
this so much.
Mhm.
He asks questions about
so
like the art of like, is this an accurate depiction of this landscape?
I was like, yes. And I kind of actually show him some of the like cards that are like depicting of certain like realms. And I will do the ones that I'm confident because I've actually been there, and I'll show him those. I was like, yes,
Those are the ones that he seems to be most intrigued by, are like the lands and whatnot.
I'll give him a card, like probably like a holographic version of like a very prominent landmark that's in Orath.
Right?
Eh, I know probably doesn't mean much to you, but here, this is somewhere on Orath. Don't know exactly where, but maybe if you venture out someday and you see it, you can compare it yourself.
He holds it like with both hands. Um, Perhaps I will.
I still wish I could find a way to take you to Sigil, the city of gates, but unfortunately, it doesn't seem like it's in the cards. But perhaps you might figure out a way yourself. Hope to see
There
you again.
is life enough. Who knows what the future holds?
True. We gotta go fight a crazy demigod lich. So hopefully we'll make sure that future of yours stays fruitful. And I guess we'll head on out.
So, the
Pokemon exit.
uh, the pathway ahead of you leads you into a cave, which leads you out onto the beach. That is uh, a mile or so south from the archaeologist's camp. I will say that you have learned a secret from talking with Rarick about, his imprisonment, everything like that. Um, and as you leave the cave and whatnot, you would notice that behind you, sort of standing in the sunlight, perhaps for the first time, Rarick, sort of basking in. Who knows what life
I look
awaits
away so I don't cry.
um, you do have to return to the archaeologist's camp.
Do we have to? We could just like sneak by.
I mean, do you want to keep the lantern of
No.
revealing? Because
No, no, no,
that's a
I'm not.
lent item.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
All right.
They're probably gonna be confused, like, where the heck did you guys come from?
Fucking sneaky.
Nah, it's fine, guys. Let's do the right thing.
So, uh, easily enough to return the lantern to Marion. And then, of course, uh, how many items are returned to Lisa? All six? Or are we keeping some?
I think we're keeping some.
Okay, fine. What are we keeping, guys?
I have a question about the sword of sharpness.
Yes.
Is it a plus anything? I'm looking at the Dungeon Master's Guide for the description.
I don't believe the Sword of Sharpness is a plus anything, but let me double check. It is not a plus anything. It's just when you hit an object, max damage, and then on crits, there's the extra slashing and exhaustion.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. So I just wanted to make sure. So above table, I mean, to be honest, I think I'd prefer to just keep using my +2 short sword, um, because I'd have to deattune to probably the winged boots, and I feel like the winged boots I'd get more mileage out of than the scimitar, to be honest. So I'm cool if we want to give that back.
Okay. And the other guy can't use other swords, apparently. Huh.
Nope. Yeah, I don't think we have anybody that would like really benefit from the wand of the war mage, do we?
No, we
I
don't have
mean,
any. I mean,
pure.
technically me, but I don't. I'm more of a Gesh type,
Yeah.
fire.
Valen definitely wants the manual of bodily health, and then somebody wanted the robe of stars.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to them. I'm not gonna, because that's mostly a Ronald wants it type thing, and Romulus has no
It is
real.
pretty.
Yeah. Um. Because I think
So,
he would give up his.
We found almost all of them.
all right. So
I think the manual is the
returning.
only thing we're giving back. Yeah.
Yeah. So everything except for the manual is going.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Uh, Lisa
Yeah.
is. Oh, did he want something?
No, it's
Okay.
all none of that's particularly useful to me.
Okay. Then yeah. So Lisa will overjoyed takes what you present to her unquestioningly. Um, and as a thank you, she produces for you 25 gemstones, each of which you can estimate are worth 500 gold.
Mm.
We're rich.
Pretty much. You can buy a castle now, guys. We appreciate your assistance with the lint items. Actually, need to make sure I take this item off of my inventory.
It is a thank you. A give and a take, and you have given us very well. Truly, thank you.
Um, we gotta. demigod to go stop. So, um, you be safe out there. Yeah, I say that without context, and I just start heading down the beach to leave.
Is the what's that thing called? Kraken carcass still there, or has it sunk?
Yes and no. Like, it's only been like maybe a day and a half, so it's a pretty big thing. So it's like starting to sink in because of the ebbing and the flowing of the tides, but I mean, it's
Is
still
there
pretty
like
visible.
things eating it? Like, is it surrounded by sharks?
Not that you can see.
Nah, I was gonna try one more time to try and get a tooth or something as a trophy, but eh, that seems like work. But fun fact, uh, it just occurred to me before we left the Neverwinter, before we arrived here, I had taken a potion that made me immune to frightened, but we had long rested in the tomb. So,
Yeah.
yeah, if we, if we done that,
So,
I wouldn't have fallen unconscious.
yeah.
If you didn't take that nap, yeah.
Yeah.
My bad, guys. That was me. I kind of pushed for that.
Sorry,
I
sorry,
take responsibility.
boss.
Oh well. I you know, listen, you didn't need my charisma. All three of you were charismatic enough without me. So
I know, especially old slash first ask questions later guy over here. You.
So, as you finish your business, Rarek will sort of curiously walk into the edges of the camp.
I thought you were gonna say into the ocean.
No, into the edges of the camp, and you can see that there is a bit of a conversation happening there as you all can make
I
your
will.
way to the portal. Oh,
I will like. Uh, I didn't know he was gonna follow back through. I will give them a heads up. He's
you mean you just saw him outside? You didn't really see him like following you all the way.
yeah. I will probably double back, but like, just he's fine. He's actually pretty chill. That is not the real Cederac. Um, but it is a construct to guard the tomb. It's kind of free. Uh, honestly, I'm pretty sure he would love learning about the outside world. So if you guys want to fill him in, I'm sure he'll love to listen.
So,
Vass tries to like get everyone's attention to be like, we gotta go, because in his head he's thinking, if they ask him like, oh man, those adventurers were able to find 5 of the things we asked them to find, but there's this other thing, you were in there, do you know where it is? He's gonna
Bye,
be
gotta
like,
go.
yeah, so like, we gotta go.
so
See you later.
uh, as you head towards the portal, as Vash is like, "Hey guys, we really need to go." Uh, Romulus, as you hold the most recent piece, a sixth piece of the Rod of Seven Parts, you know where the seventh is. It lies in Avernus, in a place known as the Red Belvedere.
Oh no.
Fucking furnace.
I
And
just love there.
as you're troop can return to Sigil, I think this is where we're going to take our real life break.
Okay. Return the slab. I can just imagine that just happens now that we have the manual body. It's just return the slab.
Oh
Or
my
suffer the
goodness.
consequences.
I don't know, man. You killed their guardian spirits, so.
They'd be alright.
Wait a minute.
They'll be fine.
Fine, it's
So-
fine, it's fine.
Yeah, so stepping through the portal, you find yourselves in the familiar sanctum of one Lustriel. And okay, so why are we doing like this? Blah, 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 blah. There we go. So,
Oh, cool. We're at the dinner table.
oh, that's just where you were last time. You can be wherever. I just don't clear the map.
Are they just standing there aura farming at the top of the stairs?
No, again, that was just where it was last time. They're somewhere around here. I just haven't moved everything around.
Okay. Be cool if they were.
It's a lot cooler if they were. So, what is the plan for your return to Seal? And we're gonna do this as like a sort of, if we need to break away in smaller narrative pieces, we will. But basically, this is just going to be an outline of what you will do during this time. If there's any sort of things you'd like to give for your level ups, it'll be easy enough to sell what you've got and get those prices that have been denoted.
Cool.
Before we go sell the chessboard to anyone, I will offer it up to the Wizards 3 if they would want it. They want to buy it. If any one of them are interested.
No, they've got their own chessboards.
Mine is made of pixie dust.
Tasha thinks that a chessboard like this is a horrible idea when you can actually just have players on a large chessboard.
Of course you did.
Right. I'm adding these gold amounts to my inventory then.
Same.
Uh-huh.
Hey man, you guys can you can buy some healing potions with this amount of gold.
Oh my god, I've got 10K in the bank.
That's at least 3 healing potions right there.
I've got a couple of super big healing potions hanging around already.
Waiting until the end of the final boss fight because you might need them later.
Maybe.
Possibly. I will neither confirm nor deny that that is what happens every time I play any game ever.
How many health potions do you have at the end of Baldur's Gate?
That's not important. You don't have to answer that.
I don't see how that's relevant to the current discussion.
It's not at all.
Very rude to ask somebody of their potion amount.
I also will neither confirm or deny if I buy more in the tower area where the merchants are, even though I don't need any.
Correct.
I'm curious about your explosive count as well.
I think we're getting a little off topic. What? What do you guys just sell all the magic items you get, or do you store them forever in the chest in case you ever want to do your build 17 times and might decide that you want to just change complete play styles from one battle to another.
I bet you hold on to
Store them
old
in
dies
class
too.
throughout the entirety.
I have all
I've
the
never
guys.
in my once gone to Withers and changed my class.
Oh my god.
So, no, but you'll change Shadowheart's class. Uh,
Only because it's the worst.
I mean, you're not wrong, but okay. So, what are you guys doing once you get back to Sigil?
Flamboyant
like-
men first. Meaning you, Vass. Go ahead.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the flashy,
Flamboyant
flamboyant,
French?
ambiguously French fencer.
Yeah, it is right in the name.
Yeah,
But
I won't
Vassy,
take that away from you.
Vassy, we're speaking.
You flamboyantly cast Celestial's Moonfloak on the way out of the meeting. To show that he can.
Hell yeah.
Nice. It's a really good spell.
Celestial then calls in Romulus to learn his spell.
No, it's a different spell.
No, I know, but you were asking Illustrial to teach you the spell.
Oh yeah.
So it's
Well,
like
I was gonna let everyone else do their thing first.
no, it
before
was
I-
the funny because like after the meeting, cast the Illustrial and Illustrial's here, and so it's like Illustrial calls you in like a teacher, like, all right, who's next?
All right.
Um, but no. Okay. Is there anything else you would like to do in this ambiguous time frame of planning?
Well, Hughes is gonna work on his fencing to get his parry to be reflect his proficiency bonus.
Okay. Hell yeah. Here for it.
Oh, Vass. I think Vass. We never got to hear what you wanted to do.
Okay. Well, I was just gonna say I feel like I should do something with all this gold burning a hole in my pocket, but I don't know what to do with it.
You can hold on to it, or for reasons that will become apparent in the next portion.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I don't like the sound of that. I hope we
Me
don't
neither.
fight something that deals damage in proportionate to how much gold you have.
I
That
wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Though something
Um,
might smell the gold that's on you.
Yeah, I'm aware of those. Yeah, not a fan of those. Bass is blissfully unaware of those.
Yeah, but Vass doesn't know
Bass
anything
thinks
about
this is
that.
great.
Yeah.
No, Bass wouldn't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I guess Vass will just relax, and if he can find a place to do a small performance, basically just to stay sharp, he'll do that.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything immediately offhand that I would like to purchase
You
with
can
all
also,
of my gold.
during this time, and this can go to anyone, you can also do any sort of like investigations on the Red Belvedere or Vernus, as you do know that that's where you're going next. So I'm sure that Romulus wouldn't hold on to that information.
Oh yeah, no, I would have told everybody.
Yeah, I do like to read, so I'll try and see what I can find out about the Red Belvedere.
Red Belvedere. Go ahead, give me a investigation check.
That's a 14.
Um,
It's in Avernus.
you learn two things. The first you already knew that it is in Avernus. The second thing is it's a casino.
Oh,
Nice.
to be fair, I only have one vice.
Was it gambling?
No, it's playing and collecting with sword and sorcery.
So gambling.
Just you.
May I roll a performance check? That's a 31.
Yeah, you're
Damn.
staying tip top in shape.
I was testing
Okay.
out my sea shanty to see if I worked out the kinks.
It seems you have worked out the kinks.
Love that for me.
So as far as for me, if that's all you're doing, Vass, or are you doing anything else?
Not at the moment.
Okay. For me, I would like to go to Illustrial and ask her, if she knows any good spells that she could teach me.
The answer is yes. She will still teach you the spell you are looking to learn, but you are asking an archwizard if she knows any good spells. The answer is yes. She
Well, I
also
was
knows
gonna
bad
imply that
ones.
she would.
She knows all the spells.
Well, I would say I myself, well, Romulus himself probably wouldn't know of the spell that he's asking for, but
Yeah, you get
based on what she knows of like what I do, she would probably suggest it.
yeah,
And I
you
would
get
probably
to
say
the
yeah.
this you get to the spell. Like but like opening it out like cold open like that, like
She's like, all right,
yeah,
in spell
duh.
133, this is I'm like, that one, yes, that one, whatever it
Yeah.
is. Do that. Cool. And I will learn, and I will replace my lightning bolt with the very spell. And I have learned Lariel's Silver Lance. And as for my second thing I wanted to do is they're right next to each other. I was going to talk to my friend Spirit, check in with her, see how she's doing.
She is very excited to see you.
And I think I had something to give her.
We do.
I don't know if I ever gave her that holy symbol we found.
You attempted to give it to her, and she told you to hold on to it.
Mm-hmm.
She was touched by the offer, but she wanted you to have it, so you could think of her or something like that. Something schmoopy. I love Sarah. She's so cute.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah, that goes well.
I make one more attempt to persuade her to come on our journey. No, I'm kidding. If something happens to her, I'll die.
It's the Brooklyn Nine-Nine scene. Anything happens, we'll kill everyone in this room. Um. So, Yeah, that goes by without issue. And then I know one intention requires 48 hours.
Yes.
Is there anything else that Balin does aside from that?
Um, can I just are there like porters around that I can just send with a shopping list? And be like, hey, go see if they have a shield of +2 or
Yeah.
a
I mean, I was gonna go shopping.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just give you a shopping list? And if they
Sure.
have any of a few things, grab me them. And otherwise, I'm gonna sit here and then studiously read this book.
Okay. Then I will pose a question to the group. Is the group okay with spending 48 hours in Sigil so that way Valen can read his book?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Wizards 3 will give us the spiel about there's no, there's imminent danger, but do what you think is good for the purpose. So
I have a question
I have an
about
answer.
that. Does time pass differently in the astral sea?
In the Astral Sea? Yes.
there is
But you're not in
there
the
is no
Astral
time
Sea.
in Astrophy.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I know we're not. I know
Yeah.
we're not.
Yeah.
Could we go so that it doesn't
Oh,
progress the timeline by 6 days?
It doesn't. It doesn't have to. It
mm,
wouldn't take me
uh,
6 days.
Yeah,
It would
so
probably
6 days is the maximum that you have within the time. So you have to do 48
be
hours in 6 days or under. So you could just go 2 days straight.
And presumably get exhaustion levels.
yeah, and then maybe a long rest to get rid of some
And
exhaustion.
maybe like lose some sanity or something, because that's literally all you did for 48 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got one more question.
Okay.
I just want to know if this is possible. Back in Kryn, I enchanted my mithril breastplate to be +1. That was really hard to say for some reason. Is it possible that I could pay while we're in Sigil to get it bumped up to a +2?
It would take more than 2 days to do so.
Okay.
The higher value the enchantment, the longer it's going to take.
For sure. And it's not possible to find a +2 mithril breastplate
You know
off
what?
the rack.
Why don't you roll me a D100? If it's under 17, I'll say you find one.
mm.
That's an 85.
Ugh.
You can find either the +2 or the mithril, but not both.
Okay. Never mind.
All right.
Yeah, I was gonna be hesitant if it was gonna be like 6 days.
Yeah, no.
But if Vela wants to cram it in literally 48 hours, then
Good,
I'm more okay with 2 days than
I
I am
will
with 6.
I will ask for, if we are cramming 48 hours, like you are cramming it in, I will ask for 2 constitution saving throws for each set of 24 hours.
Let's do it.
All right.
22.
You avoid exhaustion on the first day.
16, and I'm gonna use Dark One's Own Luck for a +10 or plus D10. So 16 plus 70, 23.
23. You just avoid exhaustion on the second day.
Woohoo! Guys, I
Uh,
did it.
I guess. Did you have a list of things you wanted me to go look for?
Yeah. How much are there? Is there a +3? I don't know how much How much does a +3 shield cost?
A +3 will probably run you like our entire fortune. Not gonna.
I would
Not
also
even
like
gonna
a
lie.
+3 shield.
about +2 shield?
Half our fortune. But
Alright.
My
depends on how gracious our God is, and if you have anything of equal rarity to trade.
What's Ispin's shield, Hugh?
The +1,
Oh,
I'd want it not to be replaced, but extra enchanted probably.
Adding on enchantments will be more days. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just
So something for the future.
trade my +1 shield in for a +2 plus some moolah.
alright. So for a +3 shield, that is going to be 20,000 gold pieces.
But I'll pass on the +3.
For a +2, that is going to be 1,100. No,
Oh.
11,000. Sorry,
Damn, I was like, so.
I forgot a zero in my from looking to say.
Nah, you should have said it quicker, man. You should have said it quicker. She would have been legally binding.
No, that's okay. I will hold on my +1.
I mean, if you got, I mean, you might be able to cut the price down if you have, or at least get an equal trade if you have another like purple item to trade.
I have a expelled version of the Manual of Bodily Health.
Let's not do that.
I'll give that back to. Well, I'll hang on to it because I needed my inventory for it to work. But we can give it back to the. We'll swing back by the archaeologist and give it to him later.
Yeah, after you save the multiverse, right?
No, I'll drop it back. I'll be like, I found this in my bag. So sorry.
Well, you need it to keep the plus to your.
No, I need it for D&D Beyond.
It might be a coding thing on their side.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think, story-wise, I was gonna ask Alessio if she could. I'm assuming between the 3 archmages, they have a spell that can like transport something to another plane, to a specific person.
Oh yeah, sure. You can ask them to send it back.
Yeah,
Just
probably.
put a note saying "J.K. lol, sorry."
Found this at the bottom of the bag. Must have missed it. My bad. How much are healing potions again?
Depends. What level of healing potion do you want?
I trade a rod of 7 pieces.
Superior?
Alright, a superior potion. I'd call that. I'd call a superior potion 500 gold.
Alright, I'm gonna buy 1 superior potion. Just in case.
I'm gonna buy 2.
Saving up. I want a better shield.
Hmm.
Okay.
I will also ask. Um. Hmm, the Fate Dealer deck. I would try to go while shopping for other if there's any people selling any sword and sorcery books or and other magical card based items. I will see if I can locate another Fate Dealer's deck of +3 and probably see about if how much it would be if I traded in my +2 Fate Dealer deck to what the difference would be in money.
Okay. I want you to roll for me. Firstly, a D100, and if it's a 17 or below, you will be able to find
Hey yo.
one. Oh, look at that. Okay. So you do find a Fate Dealer's deck of +3. Uh,
And some sword and sorcery. I'm
so that's
not gonna
gonna
push my
be
luck.
so the cost of this before any trading is 75,000 gold pieces.
Oh.
And to see how much you can bring it down with the introduction of your Fate Dealer's deck, I'm going to ask for a persuasion roll.
Wow. It was literally on a natural 20 and then it rolled to a 2.
Okay. So, with that, they're willing to take 40,000 off, meaning that you are left with 35,000 that you'd still need to pay to get the +3.
Hmm. Uh, I will just have to come back another time.
Okay. Yeah, man, them legendary prices are legendary.
Yeah. Can I find a? Also try to look for a +1. I'm just looking for a +1 shield.
Yeah, you can find a +1 shield. It's an uncommon item. That's easy enough.
And how much does that run me?
That would be great if I didn't close my tab.
$7 billion.
Right? Aw, man, it's somehow more expensive than the others.
Oh, guys,
It's
I'm
gonna
no
be
longer a
200
paladin.
gold.
I've broken my oath, and I'm just gonna kill the shopkeep.
uh, 200 gold for the +1 shield.
Okay.
Clearly,
200
Sharp did not
gold.
get the memo that we're saving the multiverse.
You
I've
said
got a
200 gold, right?
question.
I've got an answer.
sorry. I think Ronald and I spoke at the same time.
Oh, I was just asking. She said 200.
200, yeah.
Okay.
Would I be able to find some oil of sharpness?
Potentially. Let me check something here real quick. Uh, roll me a D100 check here.
I'm great at those.
Well, this one isn't quite as low as other things, but we'll see.
16.
Yes, you do find some oil of sharpness. You find 2 bottles.
2 bottles. How much are those gonna set me back?
Uh, this would be it's 5,000 gold per bottle.
Ooh. Is there any chance of me doing a persuasion check to get a deal?
Um, roll a, or are you just going like straight bargaining here? Like, bring down,
Yeah,
like,
just trying to bring the price down.
yeah, give me a persuasion roll.
I pray yours is better than what I got.
That's a 19.
All right. So they'll knock off with a 19. They'll knock off 100 gold.
Okay. Is anyone else interested in some oil of sharpness?
What's it do again?
It makes your weapon a +3.
Bird.
All my weapons are +3.
Oh,
I
well,
could,
la di freaking da.
My sword
I'm
is also
sorry.
very sharp.
if you have it left over, I could put it to my longbow. But
Well, it
this is
would
someone else's
go
item.
on, for sharpness, it goes on piercing or slashing, so it would have to go on
Oh,
your
there we go.
ammunition.
So, okay.
How much do you need?
I have enough for both. It's just gonna take like pretty much everything I have.
How much was the
Which I
total?
mean,
Because I
I
was.
guess is fine.
How much
It
was the
would
total?
come to 4,900 a piece, so 9,800 total.
Oof. I can maybe loan you
How
2,000.
will you give?
I mean, I'm just looking through some things. Because I have shit I could sell. I just don't know that I want to.
You gotta hold on to it in case you need it.
I just don't want to. I don't want to make Faye look up a bunch of other stuff, but I don't use the boots of levitation anymore, so I
I've
could sell that.
got the tables here. I can do the math.
Yeah. I mean, if you got items you're not using, just. I mean, I don't. I can literally summon a Pegasus to fly, so. You know.
Like the boots of levitation were sentimental from Dragonlance, but I'm not using them anymore, so there's literally no reason for me to have them.
It's either sentimentality or the end of the universe.
blue. I don't know.
So
I
that's
can't remember what
a
rarity that is.
it's gonna be rare. Um,
Yeah, so those are boots of levitation.
okay, so are you wanting to sell that or do that as a trade-in?
I'd like to see what that would get me.
All right.
Yeah, what's store credit look like?
Okay. Roll me a persuasion roll.
Okay. 22.
22. Let's keep my calculator there. I need. Uh, if you throw in the boots of levitation, they'll take 6,000 off of your total price
6,000 off.
for the two together. Yeah.
So that would be 3,800.
Yep.
Oh, cool. I'll do
I can
that.
give you I can give you 1,000. Oh, you know,
Oh, that's
help you out.
okay.
Loaded.
I got enough. I'm just gonna delete these boots of levitation out of my inventory. And then I will delete 3,800 gold pieces out of my inventory.
It's like essentially what you guys just got in over.
And
Anything else from our shopping list?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, also just for the heads up, I've reattuned to the great sword, the Vorpal.
over the 2 days, I'm applying this oil of sharpness to Cindy Lauper and Pat Scimitar.
Okay. Done and done. And you were ready. Long rested, leveled up, imbued with some bodily health, and just barely avoiding any exhaustion on it. You are ready to head to Avernus. You are warned by the Wizards 3 that where you head to might be difficult, more so than the areas you have traversed before, as the Nine Hells are quite impossible to map. Shifting, turning, making travel very difficult. But it is important. You are close to retrieving the final piece of this magic item to help in the fight against Vecna. So,
I assume we stepped through the portal.
yep, I'm just getting some background music for having this.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
There is, as you step through the portal, a shrieking gust of hot air that assaults your senses as you find yourselves on the mountainside cliff looking over Avernus. There are miasmic clouds that roil over a ravaged landscape of broken rocks, bleached bones, and jagged metal. There is a dusty atmosphere here, reeking of sulfur and tar. We're in the first layer of hell.
He like grips his sword hilt very tightly. He's spent most of his life trying to keep these creatures out of his home, so he's a little anxious about going into theirs.
Shh, I tell Valen, it's like, don't try not looking like a paladin. Are we getting a map change, or is it we're just
Oh,
doing?
yeah, no, I don't have a map for the actual
Cliff sides.
cliff sides.
Oh, okay. Okay. Just
There's an
wondering.
overall map of Avernus.
Yeah, there is. You know what? Why don't we do that? I've got that.
Nah, we
I'm
don't have to do
intimately
that.
familiar with that one.
That one. Yeah, that one's pretty great.
And all over that one.
Yeah, look at us. There we go. Some aesthetics right there.
Oh, no. At first glance, it's pretty horrible.
Yeah.
Doesn't look great. Pretty sure that's the Eye of Sauron. That can't be
That
good.
guy's here too. Damn, he gets around.
Oh,
Got that.
Um,
oh,
On my
that's the
hits.
demon zapper right there.
That is the demon zapper. Yep.
well, it's not like any of us are demons, right?
None of us have anything to do with demons. Oops.
As I double check Vass's lineage really quick, but I think I'm the devil tiefling.
Yeah. Who would know anything about demons? Hmm?
But I turned to Vask. I know he was doing some research. So, does it say specifically where the casino is at? I know the portal typically drops us off
They warned you that this
relatively near.
one would be different because you can't, there's no mapping. A
Right.
consulting of the rod just points you down the cliffside.
Oh well, it's
Did
not good.
my research reveal that though?
No, the Wizards 3 told you that upon leaving. Like, they warned you, like, this place is very hard to navigate. There is no map that exists accurately because it is an ever shifting plane.
I bet you it's this place right here.
Um, well, I will.
I'm not gonna have the rod piece out constantly. I would probably like check it every once in a while to see if we're heading in the right direction. But
So, as you descend the mountain, down the cliffside, uh, you would notice uh, a cloud, red dust, that out of it comes barreling this very angular metal vehicle. It's 10 feet tall. There are spiked tires, hellfire roars from its engine, and there are screams of tortured souls that come out of its furnace. And the vehicle slows to a halt as a winged silhouette jumps out and waves at you.
waves at us.
Waves at you, trying to get your attention.
I want that vehicle so bad. That's fast.
Uh, okay.
GTA
Uh,
5. Thanks.
I guess we cautiously, well, I cautiously walk closer to the winged person.
Um, just a visual of what comes towards you. Uh,
Ooh, nice.
hey, you guys. Firstly, you don't look like locals. Um, you also seem to be a little lost.
I think we just found where we need to be.
I doubt that, but yes, we're not locals, and you are a lot friendlier than I expected the locals to be.
Oh, oh yeah, no. Some of us are pretty. Well, I wouldn't say friendly. Opportunistic is the word I would use. Uh, I'm
Fair enough.
Nikea, and I've got my sisters in there, but uh, no, I think this is a great opportunity. Because you guys look very capable. Am I right about that?
We do okay.
Some would say.
Yes.
Can I tell what type of fiend she is?
Oh, she's an Aaron, yes.
That's
Oh,
just wings.
Yeah.
okay. She's Aaron's. Okay, cool. Uh, yeah, we've been known to hold our own.
Great. All right. Me and my sisters. There's a Goristro that we found, and they've got a bit of treasure that we're interested in. And while we'd be able to take down a Goristro by itself, it's got demons on the back of it too, devils, all sorts of fun things. I am offering this to you as a local to tourists passing through. You help us take down the Goristro. We get our treasure, and where you need to get to, we'll give you a ride.
What's the treasure?
You, I don't think that's our business.
What is it
I'm
with
more,
people?
uh, true, but I don't think the four of us is gonna change the status quo of Avernus.
Don't sell yourself short.
You want to become the Archduke of Avernus? Think you're in the wrong campaign, guys.
Don't tempt Bass with a good time.
Right.
It's like I feel like it's like 2 months in, or like I feel like we're forgetting something, and the sky starts to ripple. It's like, oh yeah, Vecna. um. All right. Well, as my gloomy friend back there said, as long as the treasure isn't people, we're willing to help. But also, part of our agreement is that you get us to our location without stabbing us in the back.
If for stabbing you in the back. The contract's already done. I'm quite adept in doing good business. I think that if you go ahead and stab everyone in the back, you're not going to have anyone to work with you in the future, and I don't like that. I know that I can't handle everything.
Very
So
well. As long as you can guarantee our safety to our destination, I don't see why not.
now that's a guarantee I can't make in good health because where we're at, we're in the hills. There are other people out here that probably you not in the state that you currently are. But you won't have to worry about that from me or my sisters.
Do I believe her?
Would you like to roll an insight check?
I would.
Yeah. Both. Uh, we already get advantage on it through my own.
Give you
That's a
guidance.
26.
You know how you
Ugh.
use it.
And I'll just take. I'll look at Vast.
Romulus, so you can't make heads or tails of this conversation. Vass, she's being fairly forthright. She can't, in good confidence, guarantee your entire safety, but she does
Of course.
seem very earnest in the fact that as long as you don't renege on any contracts, she won't either. A very tit for tat situation here.
I'm going to send a message to Romulus. Let me just double check to make sure I have that cantrip, but I'm pretty sure I do. I do. I send a message to Romulus and I say, I think she's on the level. What if she's looking at for what we're looking at for? What if this Garistro robbed the casino and he has the rod piece? You can reply to this message.
Okay, Sam Riegel. Uh, um. The treasure you seek. I need to know one thing. Is it a rod? Is it a type of rod?
I mean, perhaps not in the context you're asking.
Oh, like a magical rod?
I'm sure some people would agree that the experience is magical.
Is it a naughty rod?
This deal is getting worse and worse every the longer we talk.
Bass sends another message and he's like, she thinks you're referring to your dick.
A mine or the grease drum?
In this, alluding to your own.
Somewhere in the vast multiverse, Sirik cries. Anyway,
uh,
uh, no, I meant like the treasure from the Greastro is a rod piece, like a magical artifact.
oh, like an actual piece of a rod? No, it's nothing like that.
Okay, then we can in good conscience help you in this endeavor.
Excellent. Let's shake on it.
I, with great confidence, stick my hand out to shake on the deal.
She will spit into her palm before she grabs your hand. It burns. And when you pull your hand back, you would see a almost like an acid burn on your palm.
I I lay hands my hand. Does it go away?
The stinging does. The shape
But
does
this I
not.
guess the mark is more like
The
just
marking.
a
Yeah.
contract. Like that.
It's essentially the visual of the
We
deal
just
that is
signed a
moving.
contract.
Mm. I gotta remember to word out my deals a lot better. All right, let's go.
All right, come on in. And she like door opens. You're able to step in. She calls out to her sisters, Kypris, Mikhail. And you see the other two, and yes, sort of stick out. They've agreed to help us. And Mikhail is the one like Kypris sort of just goes back to the sort of driver's seat, pays attention, but Mikhail jumps down, moves up, and starts like looking all of you over. Okay, okay. Yeah, you guys can. Have any of you ever shot a catapult before?
Probably.
You you see a very they will notice a very mischievous grin on Romulus's face before he like try to quickly fixes it. Something similar.
Q is
Hey,
definitely
so have
shot out.
we. Yeah. Vass would motion to Hugh and be like, yeah.
That's great. This will be great. I'm gonna go to the drawing. And she just moves.
Okay. How many?
Three. Nikaya, uh, Kypris, and Mikhail. Those are the three of the three Aranyas crew of the Venetrix. Is the name of their chief.
I could
You
have
might
three sisters.
Nice.
be able to see where it's written on the side there,
I
How come
mean,
my
it's like
devil's
Vegas,
ride
right?
didn't look that cool?
because this isn't a Devil's Ride.
Oh man, what's
Yeah,
the
but it could
know?
have looked that cool, just smaller.
Yeah, well, you didn't make it look that cool. You had options to go and do things to it, modifications.
I just want to say that you know, what happens in Avernus stays in Avernus, right?
Sure.
But don't say it like that. No, now I'm not confident. But all right.
All right. So, um, yeah, it's comfortable to sit in here. There's enough space. And uh, you can just let them take you to this space to complete your aspect of the deal. You could ask questions during this time. Um, there's not really windows to look out at the changing scenery, unfortunately, but you could go stand out front, out top.
Ax, so are you three like actual sisters or just like-minded individuals?
Well, I mean, like, I guess it really goes into your definition of what makes someone a sister. It, were we created at the same time? We're made of the same stuff, and we train together. A lot of bonding experiences. I'd die for these girls.
Sounds reasonable. Hmm. Do any of you play card games?
I'm more of a dice fan myself.
Slowly starts pitting back back in his bag. Um, probably should have asked this beforehand, but are you guys gonna be able to get us to the velvet? What's it called? The velvet
The red Belvedere.
the red Belvedere.
Vass provides.
Oh, yeah, I can get you there.
Cool. So what do you guys do on a daily basis?
We try. We ride. We find scrap metal. We take what we can. Sometimes we fight to get it.
Hmm. So you're just kind of nomads?
That's one way to do it. It's either that or we fight in the blood war.
Hmm. I know of the Blood War. I just assumed every devil had to participate.
Well, you know what they say about assumptions. They make an ass out of you and me.
True. If you guys want to ask some stuff too, I'm not, by all means.
Um, what can you tell us about this thing we're about to go fight?
The Goristra?
Yes. What kind of creature is a Gristra?
It's a demon. Huge, minotaur-like. Big horns.
Any
Uh,
weakness?
I mean, it'll bleed, so you can kill it. They're dumb brutes for the most part. The legions, they um, use them like carriers. They hold the demonic figures on their back, treasures, all throughout the battlefields. Which is why we need someone to focus on it when we get up, take out the guard, and get the goods.
Do you know what the Garistro has in its entourage?
Nope, but I'm confident that me and my sisters can take care of it. We're pretty skilled, you know.
Believe it. Gotta be if you've been surviving out here.
Yeah, this place will chew you up, spit you out, and shove you into the sticks.
All right. Um, uh, how long will you take us to get there to this grease row?
Uh, she calls out in Infernal. Um, so if you understand Infernal, you'd hear. Uh,
Ooh, pretty sure I can understand that.
I know that the Vass understands
Yep.
it. Um, she calls out essentially like ETA to Kypris, who says uh, maybe about 40 minutes to an hour to get to the rendezvous spot. And
Okay.
she'll
Uh,
return that information, assuming that most people don't understand Infernal.
Fortunately, no. I know the opposite of Inferno.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, bookkeeping. When
Mm-hmm.
we woke up in Sigil,
Mm-hmm.
everyone can re up their heroic inspiration.
And uh, temp HP, which is now 22.
Look at that.
I'm assuming he was gonna bounce his over to Vass for the heroic.
Yes, I'm already inspired.
Okay.
All right. If there are no further questions, the time passes. As the Venatrix comes close to the, you can see the hulking figure of the priest. Uh, we'll pick up there in our next session.